You guys, I'm gonna pick up the kittens. Ooh, I'm so excited. Oh, vengo. Luna's being very protective. Oh my god. Luna, déjalos ahí. Oh, it's okay, honey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey everyone, we wanted to say happy Mother's Day to everyone, including all the fur mommies. And as you know, this is my child. I have 2 children, Monito up in heaven and Luna. I do have some news. Luna is actually also a mommy. We've been keeping a secret for about 3 weeks, actually 3 weeks exactly. And I wanted to share with you guys, give you a little bit of a story time and introduce you to my grandchildren, because at 29, this one right here made me an abuelita. So yeah, I think we should start with how all this happened, huh? So, I don't know 100% how it happened because I don't let Luna outside my room, but my mom does, or used to let Luna outside of my room, and she also lets in one of the stray cats. So that's the theory, right? That her baby daddy is Amigo, which is one of the cats that, you know, like we feed every day, we've taken care of for a while. My mom didn't want to like fully take him in, so he's definitely still like a stray. And he's the baby daddy, and and because of that, my mom is stuck with half the child support because this is on her. And we've had a lot of arguments actually because of this, but honestly, like once the kittens were born, like it all went away, because honestly they've been such a blessing. They are the cutest little things, and I'll bring them out right now. Sorry, my nose is like super itchy. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but we actually didn't know that Luna was preggers. We thought she was just chubby. We thought she was, you know, big boned, and that was it. I had a vet appointment that I missed, so she hadn't been checked out, and you know, we didn't know if she was pregnant or not. Like there were a few people who told me like, dude, like her boobies are kind of like out there. But I thought she just had a little bit of a pancita. And so 3 weeks ago on a Sunday, she started acting weird. Luna is not a cuddler. Aquí como la ven, she's like a very like independent kitty. She never really cuddles with me. Like I'm the one that has to like grab her and keep her with me. And that morning she came over and cuddled with me, and I thought it was really weird, but I'm like hopeful, right? I'm like, maybe she's just becoming más comfortable with me, like, you know, we're bonding more. And that was not the case. It was because she was actually in labor, and I guess she just needed some like emotional support, and that's why she was with me. Usually when I get up, I feed her. So I started putting her food together, and I noticed that she went into the closet, into one of the boxes I have. And she's done that a lot, you know, in the past. I didn't think much of it. But what was weird is when I showed her the food, she didn't like automatically jump out. And that was because she was about to give birth. I left her ahí en la cajita, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go make my breakfast. It is what it is. There is, like, I did say it out loud. I'm like, man, there's no way you're giving birth right now, right? Girl, she was literally giving birth. And I started crying hysterically when, like, I pulled the box, and, like, I have an orange one and, like, a really, like, cremita color one. And those were the first 2 that were born. I just can't remember which one came out first. You guys, she didn't even whimper. She didn't cry, nothing. It was like nothing. Like it was just natural to her. And I was crying hysterically because I was in denial this whole time. I really didn't think she was pregnant. And also because she's so young. Like Luna could only be like 9 months, right? Maybe a year old. But she was a baby when, you know, when we found her outside, and you know, she was a baby when she got pregnant. So it was super upsetting, and I was just scared. It's like the fear kicked in, and I was just crying because I was just so scared that she was gonna pass while, you know, she was in labor. So she had 2. I had called my sister, and she told me to take them out because, you know, she could like sit on them or suffocate them or whatever. So I pulled them out, and there was no more popping out. So I was like, oh, it's only 2. Tell me what, she dragged them into the closet, and my sister said I couldn't touch them for about 2 weeks, so I let them be. And about 5 minutes later, I popped my head in the closet, and there was 4 more children. So she has 6 in total. We haven't named any of them. Right now it's just Michi 1, Michi 2, Michi 3, and so on. And I kind of just like gave them their number based off their, you know, when they popped out. So right now Michi 3 is the biggest one, and it's so cute because he's ginormous next to all the other ones. And we do have one that's like, you know, the runt of the litter, and he's super cute también. They're all adorable. I'm gonna introduce you guys to each of them ahorita, like individually, but this is my plan. My plan is I'm gonna keep 1 or 2, and then my brother Marlon's gonna take 2. Ahí van 4. And I do have a bunch of people. I haven't even posted yet, but I have a bunch of people already lined up. I am gonna post today, you know, to promote this video and everything, and we'll see. I only want to give them to people I know, and it just depends, because I already have some people asking for the orange cat, but I just don't want it to be about the color. I want to see which kitties bond with Luna, and then which ones bond with each other. I don't want to separate them if I don't have to. So we'll see. Who knows? I might end up keeping the orange one. Like she is, or he. I'm not sure yet, because they're so little. It is giving a lot of orange cat energy, and I don't know if I'm up for that, so maybe, you know, I'm not gonna keep that one. But they are all wonderful. They are the sweetest little kitties, and I can't wait to name them. I am gonna make them a TikTok. I think I'm gonna name it Luna y sus estrellitas. At first I was like between Luna y sus michis or Luna y sus estrellas, but my best friend's mom actually messaged me and was like, Luna y sus estrellitas is so cute. And I was looking at some old footage, and there's a video of Monito where his first collar was dark blue, and it had moons and stars all over it. And I was just like, oh shit, I'm gonna do Luna y sus estrellitas, because, well, if it's available, because it would just be like full circle, you get me? And it would be so cute. Like, we never intended to name Luna after anything in particular, it just came out. But when I saw that video, I was like, this is iconic, and I think it would just mean a lot, right? So I think it'll be Luna y sus estrellitas. So then I'm thinking of naming them after like celestial things. So you know, my mom's name actually means star in Latin, so maybe one won't be named Estela. I'm not 100% sure yet, but, you know, Estrella, Nebula is really cute too, and there's just like a bunch of them. There's like a bunch of moons and like other names that I think would be really cute. I know that they might not keep that name depending on like who takes them, but I think it'd be really cute. Now I should introduce them to you guys. Right now they are taking a little nap, and, well, kind of. Right now that since I moved the box, they're, you know, awake. So I think we're gonna go in order. We'll start with Michi number 1, and I believe this was the firstborn. And this one is the orange cat that I'm talking about. He or she is beautiful, incredibly sweet. Ahí viene Luna because ya empezaron a llorar. But, you know, very sweet. She's pretty big. Here, let me compare. I'll compare the little runt next to the firstborn. As you can see, like, it's a big difference. But watch when you guys see the gray one. Se van a sorprender. This is Michi number 2. This one, she's also very sweet. This one kind of, she looks a little tired, un poquito, you know, but she is incredibly sweet, and she's actually walking. The others are more than anything crawling, but this one is like fully walking. And yesterday she was able to jump out of the basket, which was like super interesting. This one right here is Michi number 3, and oh, it's okay, papas. Do you see how, like, his head is like the size of my head, dude? Do you guys see this difference? It is crazy. So Michi, they have claws and they are hurting. Michi number 3 is actually the biggest one of all of them, but he is very gentle. So I mean, he kind of has to, because if he like pawed one of the other cats, like, that cat's gonna go flying. This right here is Michi number 4. Oh my god, look at the little paws. And Michi number 4 is interesting because it has like white around its eyes. It reminds me of like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I feel like it looks like it's wearing glasses. This one is also a crier. There's a few that les gusta llorar un montón. Michi number 5, I think, is the darkest kitty that we have. And his paws actually are different than the other kittens. His paws are almost fully black. Oh my god, you're so cute. His face reminds me of, have you guys ever seen a female hyena? The female hyena looks like very feminine, like almost like a cross between a bear and a fox. And that's what this one's face reminds me of. It's just so like pretty and feminine that I just don't know. I just want to cuddle with her all day. All right, and last but not least is Michi number 6. Look at that tummy. Oh, he's so cute. Tummy's so cute. So this one's the one that looks like Amigo the most. So he can definitely not deny the paternity because identical, you guys. Igualito. Oh, he is the smallest one. So I do make an effort to, you know, like pull the other ones away here and there so that he can like get his time with Luna and breastfeed, because the other ones are a lot bigger than him and they just kind of dominate the whole situation. But honestly, they are such a blessing. I think I was really going through it the last few months, and someone mentioned it to me. They're like, isn't that crazy that like, you know, 6 months ago you know you had lost Monito, and then now there's 7 cats in the house, and it's just like, it's such a blessing. And I do feel like Monito's looking out for us, and I know he would love the kittens. I think he would really enjoy them, even though he was very, very grumpy. But yeah, I'm really happy with them. I'm so in love. Everyone in the house loves them, and I know that wherever they end up, they're gonna have loving homes. Well, I'm actually gonna make sure of it because I'm interviewing anyone that's interested in the kittens has to go through an interview. And one of my brothers actually already was disqualified because he wanted me to take care of the cat and he would just pay for the expenses, and I was like, we are not doing that. Like, no sir, no sir. We already have Amigo who's like, you know, not allowed near his children because my mom refuses to take him to the vet, and we are not about to have another, you know, another baby daddy that's just like not pulling through. Oh, look at this. Yes, mamas. Yes. Well, I don't even know if you're mamas or a boy. Ah. How am I supposed to tell? They're so little. Right now, I do think this one's a girl, because tiene chichis the way that Luna does, but I'm not 100%. I'm not. Ooh, here we go. That's kind of like the reason why I haven't been posting, because there's been a lot going on, and I've been taking care of the kittens and looking out for Luna, and it's definitely been a journey, but it's a journey that I wouldn't trade for anything. It's so wonderful having them, and school's ending on Monday, so I'll really be able to enjoy them this summer. And then about 2 months from now, 2.5 months from now, then we'll decide, you know, where they're going and whatnot. But with that, I will end the video here. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there, whether you have actual human children or it's a fur baby, or you play a mother figure to anyone. Happy Mother's Day. Hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Luna didn't want to say bye, so here's the children saying goodbye.